When founders come to me to build with my agency, they're like, I want to do this and build this and B2B and this, and I need a dashboard. I'm like, I can do all of that. It's probably going to cost you 100K, but do you need it? Mm-hmm. It sounds like you could just go validate with a Google form, and then if people do it, come back to me and I can build you what you need. And and maybe I'm oversimplifying with AI. Maybe it's not really a Google form. It's a glorified Google form. But I feel like a lot of businesses, if you're really solving a problem that needs to be solved, that someone wants to pay for a solution for, it could be a Google form with a Stripe link and they pay you for it. It doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to have all the bells and whistles. It doesn't need to look nice. It needs to solve a problem someone needs solving. Mm-hmm. And I constantly say this, and again, it comes off as like me not wanting their business, but sometimes you don't need all this fluff, right? You're trying to solve a problem that's a problem in your head that you haven't validated or no one's told you it's a problem. But I feel like I know a lot of people who get stuck in that cycle of like, I gotta make this better. I gotta make this better. I'm like, but you have only one person paying for it. Like, do you really need to make it better? But anyways, I mean, just a random.
I was just at a founder dinner this past week, and the person I sat next to, the whole room was men. And I'm like, tell me about your business. Give me the scoop. I'm the person that makes everyone talk, you know? So we went in this circle, and the guy sitting next to me was like, you know, I'm a tech founder. We have a little bit of revenue, and this is what I'm building. I was like, tell me more about your product. 4 streams of revenue, building for 9 months, actually has 0 revenue, not a little, 0. 4 product streams for revenue. And I'm like, and you no paying customers. I'm like, what? So then I was like, you know, tell me how much you're paying an hourly rate for your dev team. You don't have a technical founder. Like you didn't build it. It's like, I'm paying like $125 an hour. I was like, are you insane? Have you lost your mind? Like, and of course I didn't say that, but in my head, I'm like, this is a problem that people think that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to quit your job, then go spend all of your life savings because that's delusion. That's actually not the definition of delusion. So in the accelerator, the first thing that we do, I closed it down. I have a couple, it's closing the last cohort down, but it's broken down into 4 months. Month 1 is validation. And I don't let anyone go to month 2, step 2, until we've identified that this is a problem. Like you're not allowed to touch any technology. Nothing. Like you need to go talk to people, do a qualitative analysis, understand what you're actually solving, learn how to communicate with people, and validate that the problem exists. Because what people think is like, oh, I'm validating an idea, and they go to their parents and they go to their friends. Oh, that's cool. I would use that. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. And then they go build it because they get this false narrative. Like I'm building the next big thing. Like, no, you're not. So I talk about this a lot, as you can tell.
Pretty good segue into, I want to say this comes off a LinkedIn post of yours, but you're known for killing ideas fast.
Yeah.
What's the single signal that tells you to ship it versus scrap it within 48 hours?
I like to push something out like in a prototype, a fake prototype, to be like, hey, give me some scoop on, you know, what I'm thinking about, and I observe behavior. If you know, you have to pay attention to like how people are reacting. I'm very much into watching and seeing what their facial cues are, their body language, what they're excited about. And I ask 3 questions typically when I go through this process of what do you love about this? What are you confused about? And what do you wish this had? And if I'm on the mark, I'll change a couple things and then I'll ship it. Progress over perfection every day.
Yeah. I like that.
My MVP, Abhi, did not have a search bar. Like you couldn't search for anything. All you can do is come in and talk and chat. The sorting of the feeds didn't work. Like it bare minimum. But guess what? I got to 10K MRR in 3 months. Like it worked.
And I think that's what people underestimate, right? Like if you can resonate with a problem and you're actually helping make progress towards that solution, you don't have to solve it for them.
Yeah.
You just got to help them figure out how to solve it. You have a good product a lot of the times.
Agreed.
Give us the 60-second version of your 6-step founder framework. What step do women skip the most?
Validation, like actual validation. So the 6-step framework starts with your mission and your core values, like why are you doing this? What's drawing you to this? What's the problem you want to solve? Then it's customer discovery. After we do customer discovery and validate qualitatively and quantitatively, we then go through user experience. I teach them how to actually create user journeys. What is the experience any user would come through? And we do it in a 4-step process before they get to wireframes. I believe in doing that type of brain work before you go into actually using code and Lovable, Replit, all those tools. From there, we build an MVP. What's the tech? What are all the ways that you can build an MVP? From there, we go to market and ship your MVP.